Of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
For more than a century, you have made St. Mary's your healthcare choice. It might be our dedication, compassion, and skill, or the personalized patient experience. Perhaps it is our award-winning, high-quality care. Whatever your reason, you trust St. Mary's will offer advanced technology and comprehensive care close to home. Learn more about our services at stmarysregional.com.
Stream like the pros with Skordle Live. Find out more at skordle.com/stream.
Looking to jumpstart your career affordably? Tri-County Tech is the place. Our award-winning school, powered by OK Career Tech, offers top-notch instructors and job placement support to help you secure your dream job. Join the workforce sooner with our programs, especially in high-demand fields like construction and healthcare. We provide quick and easy in-house financial assistance for most programs. With our new flexible year-round schedule for working adults, you can achieve your goals at your own pace. Classes start soon, so visit tricountytech.edu/adult and start your journey today.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief. These are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Enabling local. Sidwell Distribution is a local business that loves supporting Northwest Oklahoma schools and businesses. We are here to service all of your concession stands, restaurants, food trucks, churches, and more. With candy, paper goods, fried food basics, and even local products, we will exceed your expectations with competitive pricing and excellent service.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and range land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow, today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Hello and welcome to the Skordle Game of the Week tonight from Seminole as Seminole hosts Harrah in a battle of undefeated teams. Mark Rogers, Adam Dieselhorst, and crew here tonight. 7:30 kickoff. Should be a great contest here tonight, Adam, in one of the more historic settings in Oklahoma high school football.
Yeah, I've been able to cover a lot of football games in the state with my honor to work with Skordle, and this is the first time I've ever been to Seminole, and what an atmosphere, what a great crowd, and a lot of great traditions.
These teams have met for the past 10 consecutive seasons. This is the 11th tonight, and Seminole will be looking for a little revenge. Harrah got the best of them last year, 45-6. Mike Snyder in his 45th year, he is 13 wins away from getting career win number 400. The all-time winningest coach in Oklahoma high school history, 387 victories against 141 defeats. Chris Bleak, 28 wins, 20 losses in his 5th year at Harrah.
Yeah, we've seen Chris do a great job with that program at Harrah. over the last handful of years, become very competitive. They had a really good squad a couple of years ago, but really looking forward to this game. Both teams, not a lot of mileage separating them, and love the traditional helmets from Seminole. That's something that I do remember from even being a kid and seeing them on news channels, because a lot of times the news channels would come cover their games.
Yeah, they've had the same helmets for 50 years.
I love it.
And again, all of the tradition here in Seminole. We got a big crowd on hand tonight for what should be a very competitive ball game here between the Chieftains and the Harrah Panthers. Wiggins Auctioneers invites you to their online-only land auction on October 10th. That's 28 acres with a pond located northeast of Seminole. Wake up to seclusion and wildlife for this beautiful tract of land, conveniently located less than 10 minutes off I-40 East and an hour from Oklahoma City, where they're looking for an acreage to build your dream home, a recreational hobby farm, or investment property. This land has it to offer. Visit wigginsauctioneers.com to learn more about this great opportunity. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll have kickoff here from Mike Snyder Field in Seminole right after this. Harrah won the toss. They deferred to the second half. Seminole took the football, and they will defend the north goal. And we are underway, and the squib kick hits off a Seminole player and is bouncing around loose. And the Chieftains are going to recover it at the 42-yard line. That's where they will set up shop for their first possession.
That could have been a disastrous start for the Chieftains, but 20 Trent Marshall was one who was able to jump on top of that. Just a freshman.
Marshall's a freshman out there on the kickoff return team. Captains for the Harrah Panthers tonight, Connor Barton, a 6'1", 215-pound senior. Joey McLaughlin, their quarterback Titus Johnson, our running back, and Heath Whitmore. For the Chieftains, Reese Smith, senior. Martez Johnson, senior starting center. Landon Bowling, senior wide receiver. And Dontre Garfield, their quarterback. Garfield is a playmaker. Sets up a screen pass. And that's a gain of 5.
That's complete to number 12, Landon Bowling. Tackle by number 13, Zillin Johnson.
Landon Bowling, 5'8", 160-pound senior on the reception.
Getting forward to the 46-yard line.
Starters for Seminole across the offensive line. Ty Washington, 6', 215-pound junior. Braden Bird, a freshman at the left guard position. Martez Johnson, Weston Neal, and Maverick Northrup. Garfield takes it up the middle. Hard hit, runs into one of his own linemen, but he's going to have the first down for the Chieftains on the 6-yard keeper.
Garfield on the keeper.
Zylan Johnson on the tackle again.
Tackle number 13, Zillin Johnson.
They're going to mark him just short.
So is it Zillin or Zylan?
Gain of 3 yards to the 49.
I'm not sure. I think we go with the PA. Let's go with Zillin. Like Dylan.
I like the play call there. Getting your quarterback active.
Got a great view on the camera tonight. Garfield looking for a hole, and he's got it. And that big offensive line for Seminole is creating some extra space. Finally blow it dead, but not after a gain of 5.
Well, and that's one thing you've seen early on, the first handful of run plays here for Seminole. Not very much penetration by Harrah on the front. Seminole's linemen are doing a good job.
Number 50, Connor Barton. Gain is good for a Chieftain first down.
It's a Seminole team that's scored some points early on. Big effort in their opener and a win over Chakotah. Garfield fakes to Garfield. Is able to get past one man, throws it across the middle. He took a big hit. And pass falls incomplete. Garfield's taking his time getting up.
23, Reed Bowers is incomplete.
Big hit by Titus Johnson from Harrah.
Both of these teams use a lot of personnel, both sides of the football. So got to be in shape tonight. And it's warm. It is warm here.
It is toasty for sure. I mean, we've got to get a cold front before long, right? I mean, can you talk to some of your old weather guys and see what you can arrange for us, Mark?
I think we have one coming.
That's what I hear.
Yeah. It's almost October.
It's crazy.
Second down at 10. Hand off to Garfield. Garfield turns the corner and sidesteps down. They're going to mark him out at the 38-yard line. That's Donovan Garfield, the younger brother of Dontre.
Donovan Garfield, the ball carrier. First out of bounds, number 25.
Really impressed with how Seminole's blocking here early on. Like I said, Harrah's not getting much upfield. Doing a good job of tackling at the point of attack, but they're not getting anything into the backfield. What are your thoughts on the gray uniforms, Mark?
I usually don't like the gray uniforms, but I think that they've done really well with
I agree.
the green numbers. They look good. Green and gray, I think, is the most tolerable of the gray combination. Garfield throwing it, and it's dropped. Caught momentarily and dropped. Brings up a 4th down and 5 to go for Seminole.
Yeah, Boylan just started looking upfield for he saw green and forgot to catch the ball. Harrah subbed in a big number 77 in the middle there, that defensive line. I think they were sick and tired of getting pushed around. Anthony Anderson, 6'3", 330,
sophomore. Garfield, little confusion as to, I think the receiver was going to turn in or out. And the Chieftains turned it over on downs.
Yeah, big stop there for Harrah to start this game. It really looked like Seminole had a lot of success running the ball and then almost kind of went away from it.
They were getting about 5 yards a pop on the rushing attempts. Did have an incompletion. And that got him a little bit behind the chains. So for Harrah, Joey McLaughlin is the quarterback, and Titus Johnson is the tailback. Johnson tries to find some running room. Big hit coming in there to finish it off for Seminole. Number 21, Timothy McFadden.
Number 25, Titus Johnson, the ball carrier. Tackle on number 24, Carter Childs.
Carter Childs in the outside linebacker.
Gain of 4 brings up second down 6.
McLaughlin fakes the handoff to Johnson.
That's a hold. Yes, it was.
Through a screen pass, and there's not much running room out there. A lot of different players in the area. Give them a gain of about 3.
It looked like they got away maybe with possibly a hold up top. It's hard to see, though, from all. They all look like holds up here, right, from the home press box.
Right.
This would be a big stop here for Seminole, too, to get an answer back real quick. I'm sure this is assumed 2-down territory. Most of these teams are really aggressive now in high school, especially early on in games.
Middle of the field. Again, fake to Johnson. McLaughlin in some trouble. He's going to be close to the first down. Gets pushed out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Picks up 1. Still going to be 4th down and a couple here for the Panthers.
Donovan Garfield, man, he showed his speed there. Didn't he close quick? Holy cow, look at that. Beggs is up 27-0 on Oak Mulligan. I knew we thought they'd win that game, but that quick, already 27 to rip.
Saw another interesting score, 14-14 between Norman and Piedmont.
Wow. Looks like they're going to go for it like we assumed. Look for the back out of the backfield on a play like this. Little play action or leaking the running back or the up back out of the backfield. Delay a game? That's not good.
May make their mind up to force them to punt the football.
5-yard penalty. Still 4th down.
Well, so much for my analysis. That all went to crap, didn't it?
Well, 4th and 8 is a little different than 4th and 3.
I would agree.
Number 14, Braden Palmer. Back deep for Seminole, number 12, Landon Bowling.
Landon Bowling got a lot of speed. Back here is the punt returner for the Chieftains.
That thing's got some backspin on. It's going to kick back.
High punt. There's your back skin. And finally kick back.
But it's down by number 5, Zach Pratt.
So we've had a couple of possessions here in the ball game so far, and
At the Chieftain 31-yard line.
still no points.
I'm going to give some major credit to the greenskeepers here at Seminole. Being able to keep this field any color of green, any shade of green with the weather we've had recently is really impressive.
Yeah, it looks good. It really does, especially the chalks, the end zones, and the yard markers.
They're going to do a water timeout.
Timeout on the field.
Brahms serving delicious cheeseburgers, freshly squeezed limeades, crinkle cut fries, and hand-dipped ice cream, milkshakes, and sundaes made with Brahms A2 fresh milk. Brahms Farm Fresh for over 50 years. We'll take a break. We'll return with more No Score here in Seminole.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst.
Welcome back. 1st and 10 for Seminole. 34-yard line is where this possession will start. Garfield pitches it to Garfield, and their defense is there. Strong defense once again from the Harrah Panthers. Heath Whitmore, final man in on the stop from the linebacker position.
Good job containing the option. Not a play you see a lot anymore, so got to be very sound reading your keys, and kudos, congratulations to Harrah there, covering that correctly. We saw that last week in our game of the week, first time that Tonkawa ran the speed option play. They went for about 90. Linebacker took the wrong guy.
Makes you play solid and sound football.
Kerr's upset. I just saw that they're losing to Medford, so. Old Pond Creek.
Fake. Toss. Ooh. Incomplete. We got a little extracurricular activity going on back here right in front of the referee. Nothing was called. Garfield has been a little off on his passing so far tonight.
Yeah, it almost looks like he was anticipating him cutting to the outside, and the receiver curled it up to the inside. So
little option. Garfield saw some running room up the middle, and look at him go for the first down. Big hits from Harrah. A nice play by Travis Tabor, the safety, but not before Garfield picked up 12 yards on a first down.
He's a smooth runner, man. He makes it sure look easy. He's got another gear, too. Once he turned squared up, he got there quick.
It's good for a Chieftain first down. First and 10, Seminole at the Chieftain 45.
Once he decided he was going to go north and south, he was able to pick up some running room. Traditional handoff to Donovan Garfield. Donovan Garfield was the quarterback for the Chieftains last year, while his brother Dontre set out due to an injury.
Donovan Garfield on the carry. Tackle by number 77, Anthony Anderson.
And you mentioned Anderson. He's going to get a breather, but he was credited with that tackle. And
big kid.
He's done a nice job helping stop some of the early running game. First completion of the night for Seminole, and a nice gain running after the catch is Mason Bennett, 6'3", 180-pound junior. Made a couple of people miss and a nice spin move to pick up the first down and much more.
Big kid out there, big target. Nice throw and catch, great run after the catch.
First down and 10, Seminole at the Panther 31-yard line.
So Mark's first game calling at Seminole?
First game, first time here. Yeah.
And how many years have you covered high school football in Oklahoma now?
Oh, man. 34 years, 30,
Okay.
give or take. 30.
Been a lot of places, so you
Yeah.
can check Seminole off the list.
Yeah, definitely. Nice run by Garfield, jumping over a man there.
That's old Rance Ridley. He has been active for Harrah on the defensive side.
Coach Snyder had a chance to visit with him before the game, and all of the history around here is fantastic. This is the 19th meeting between these two teams. Series started in 1974. Harrah has never won in Seminole. Looking for the first, but the Panthers did get the job done last year against the Chieftains.
Did you get a date on when the stadium was built?
1929 for the high school.
Wow. Oh, goodness.
Garfield overthrows his intended receiver. He was pressured in the backfield. Took pressure from the Panthers linebacker, Isaiah Osborne.
I'll tell you, I can tell what the game plan is for Harrah is to hit the quarterback. You know, I've noticed they've been putting him on the ground. That gets old after a while, too. So
now the high school there is no longer in use.
Oh, it isn't?
They are going to make those into apartments. They offered us the chance to spend the night over there. You think you could last a night in that? Looks a little.
It's got to be. There's got to be a janitor ghost in there somewhere, don't you think?
So. A teacher, something along those lines, for sure.
Oh yeah, because they built a new school, correct?
We've got a brand new, nice new school out here on Highway 9, a little west of town.
Timeout, Seminole. Their first charge timeout.
We will take a timeout with them right here. No score. Seminole in Harrah territory at the 30-yard line. 4:47 to go in the first quarter.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
For a bank that's few things bring communities together like high school sports. The passion, the drama, the atmosphere, the tremendous thrill of victory, and the agonizing pain of defeat. There's nothing like it, and nobody in Oklahoma brings you all of that better than Skordle. So sit back, hold on, and get ready for another thrilling ride, because it's time once again for the Skordle Game of the Week.
You're breaking into him, aren't you?
I think we should probably get into the Nerds Gummy Clusters, the official candy of the Skordle crew. Ooh, Garfield, 3rd down and 9 to go. He is dropped by a host of Harrah Panthers and pushes Seminole back to the 38-yard line, setting up a 4th down and about 16.
Garfield on the keeper. Tackle by number 17.
Yeah,
Rance
you
Ridley.
gotta have that clock rolling in your head, and when you know it's been that long, you got to get rid of it. At least throw it deep, out of play, or maybe even out of bounds. See what I did there, Mark? I did that on purpose. Right when you started trying to eat some of the nerds, I went dark on you.
Those are sour. They're good though. Garfield
for it.
Drop back to pass. Under pressure again. And he throws it to his brother, who's going to pick up a little extra yardage. Saved a sack, but you're right. That play ended again with Garfield on the ground. 17 for Harrah was able to get back there and put some pressure on him. Rance Ridley.
I'm telling you, Rance Ridley, he is the defensive MVP of this game so far. He has been all over the place so far for the Panthers.
First down and 10, Harrah at the Panther 37-yard line.
So Harrah gets it back on the 37-yard line. Panthers weren't able to make a first down on their first series.
Harrah's got numbers out here.
McLaughlin takes it on the quarterback quarterback sweep, gains just a couple from the 38 to the 40-yard line.
16, Joey McLaughlin on the carry. First out of bounds by number 5, Contre Garfield.
Goodness, look at that Garber score.
Brings up second
Game's
down.
about to be over. A big Grant County battle right there.
That made Kerr shake his head. It's been a while since Medford's beat Pond Creek, too, so. Ooh, nice.
Titus Johnson. He's in the clear.
That's Ridley.
Oh, sorry, it is Ridley. He fumbled the football. And is Seminole able to get it?
Yes, they are. That might be why Ridley doesn't carry it that often.
Well, he really showed some quickness.
Yeah, he did.
Fumble on the play, recovered by number 12, Landon Bowling.
Landon Bowling is credited with the recovery for the Chieftains.
20-yard line.
It's a wild one going on in Pawnee tonight. 20-16. Bears over the Bucks.
I guess Pawnee had some pretty bad damage from a storm the other night in town, they said.
Garfield to Garfield and Rance Ridley turning them inside where he had plenty of help in there and barely a gain at all. Maybe even a loss of a yard.
We've called Ridley's name at least every other play on the defensive side. He is all over the place.
Rance Ridley, 5'10", 185-pound senior. This Harrah team has seniors all over the field. We had a, I think, erroneous score there. Flip through.
What do we have?
Well, we had Bristow 69, Wagner 69.
Yeah. That's not accurate. That guy's going to get kicked out of the app.
There's a completion and a gain of about 9, and we have a penalty flag flying over here on the far sideline. It's probably going to come back.
Pass complete to number 12, Landon Bowling. Tackle by number 0, Cash Flint. Gain of 7, brings up 3rd down, 3.
Sideline warning on the Chieftains. Yeah, that's an offensive explosion for those teams.
Well, this game didn't start till 7:30, so you never know. Those other games started at 7. Maybe it's just two teams are really great at offense, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
There it is.
Garfield fooled them on that fake. And there was an attempt to try to get the ball loose from Dontre Garfield, but big run and first down.
I like that play call. They ran that earlier on and got about 9 yards on it. Makes it super hard on you with that, that option where you can hand it off to the motion guy or hand it off the inside zone, and then your best runner has the ball in his hands the whole time.
You're right. It's very difficult to see who has the football. And the fakes were carried out very well.
And really impressed with Garfield. Once he decides to turn on the jets, he gets through there quick.
There's a good pass by Garfield. A nice physical finish to the run.
Cash Flint on the tackle over there, but I don't know who took the brunt of that, him or the wide receiver.
Yeah, Landon Bowling. Bowling delivered a big blow to Cash Flint.
You're talking about it earlier. Both these teams put up a lot of points in some of their previous games, but still got a big goose egg up there on the board tonight. Harrah's only had the ball for about 4 or 5 snaps.
I think this really is a good matchup. There's some good defense, but I think he's going to be stopped a little short of the first down.
And that was just a great defensive play by our man, Rance Ridley, again on the tackle. And the other thing he did is he was able to get his body in between the quarterback and the running back, so we couldn't get the pitch out to him. It's just a great play. Let's start bringing an undershirt to these games. There it is that time.
There's the option. And a nice run by Garfield. Finally tackled at the 32-yard line. There really wasn't anyone out there to defend the option pitch to Donovan Garfield.
I like the play call. They ran the same play again. They noticed it the first time, and I'm sure they were probably telling him to pitch it quick, and he did that time before Ridley could get there. I think they're going to take this one to the quarter mark.
They will do it. It's a scoreless first quarter here in Seminole, and the Chieftains have the football on the Panther 32-yard line and driving. You're watching the Skordle Game of the Week from Seminole.
For a bank that's big enough to serve you, but small enough to know you, turn to Alva State Bank. Whether you're opening your first checking account, going to college, starting a small business, planning a wedding, or having a baby, Alva State Bank is here for all of life's milestones. To learn more, visit any Alva State Bank branch or go online to alvastatebank.com. Alva State Bank. They plant roots where others have branches. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Welcome back. Wiggins Auctioneers invites you to their big Only Land auction on October 10th. 28 acres of the pond, located northeast of Seminole. You can wake up to seclusion and wildlife with this beautiful tract of land, conveniently located less than 10 minutes off of I-40 East and an hour from Oklahoma City. WigginsAuctioneers.com to learn more about this great opportunity. First down and 10 for the Chieftains. Garfield has his man in the flat and makes a man miss before getting out of bounds. Mason Bennett, his second reception of the evening.
I like the idea of getting the ball into his hands more often. He's be tough to tackle in the open field with his size. He moves well, too.
Garfield can start to complete some of these passes. That's going to make things pretty difficult on the Harrah defense to try to determine who's going to have the football.
Well, and this has been the place on the field, the plus side of about the 30 or so, where they've really struggled. Had the ball close to there a couple times, but came up with no points early on. Ooh, big hole.
There goes Garfield, sidestepping and may have stepped out of bounds, and he did. The official was right on top of that at the 7-yard line.
I like that play call there. That was a big hole.
Another big gain.
It'll be first down and goal to go at the 7-yard line.
So Seminole threatening. First and goal to go from the 7. Garfield keeps it, dives right into the middle of that Harrah defensive front, gets from the 7 down to the 5.
Guess who's on the tackle?
Rance Ridley.
Yes, it was Ridley again.
Number 5, Andre Garfield on the keeper. Tackle by number 17, Rance Ridley.
Ridley might be in the double figures area for tackles already.
If not now, he will be quickly.
Second down.
Garfield bobbles the snap, and the Panthers are all over that one. He goes nowhere.
Still running, though. He actually got about 2 yards.
He did pick up 2 yards after it appeared that he was completely stopped.
Number 5, Dontre Garfield on the carry. Tackle by number 60, Braylon Flowers.
He's got a shout out from Coach Van Meter. He's on his back porch listening in. He said, "Go Chieftains."
He's nice. I like the idea of going out and playing a little golf with Coach Van Meter, because that means my score probably could be in the 60s with only 9 holes. There's a big lick coming in off the defensive line.
That's greatness. You just won't tell anybody it was a 9-hole course, right?
No. Yeah.
Shot 65, 62, whatever.
I'd like to think I could get in the low 60s.
I think you could.
Bring up fourth down from the 2.
It's a little more forgiving than Belmar, I can tell you that. Having played on both courses a lot. Uh-oh, we got a puker.
Wow, I did not see that.
He did it again.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, the
nose guard is.
Usually gets you a break.
Yeah.
But that's,
look, there he is again.
Timeout to Seminole.
He need to hydrate. Get him hydrated.
Yeah, he was in on the tackle in the last play. So he's not moving very much. Let's take a break while Anthony Anderson tries to gather himself. And we will return with more here. Seminole threatening fourth down and goal to go from the 2.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact.
Back to action, fourth down and goal. Officials call for another timeout here. Let's see.
Well, gamesmanship
for Harrah. Yeah, they wanted to see what kind of formation that the Chieftains would be in, and so Harrah stops things.
So if you're Seminole here, Mark, what do you – I know, when you're down that end of the field, it kind of changes your playbook a little bit. There's not as much that you can do when you just have a short field like that. But I like the idea of moving a man in motion, running the triple option with the quarterback, or being able to hand it off to the guy coming in motion. I think that's been their best play tonight.
I like that. I mean, when you put the defense in the position of having to try to defend both the Garfields, that becomes pretty difficult to do.
Well, I'll tell you, one thing that always works down here, and I haven't seen either team do it a lot, is some kind of misdirection. I'll tell you the team that is the king of that, college football team, Georgia, they love to run misdirection stuff inside the red zone. So we saw old Wanye Morris of the Chiefs do a little tackle eligible from about here.
Scored a touchdown?
Yeah. Every time I say Wanye Morris, I think of Boyz II Men. I don't ever think of him as the tackle.
Right. All right. There's a little motion as you called for. Landon Bowling shifting from left to right.
Ooh,
and there's a little misdirection, but the Panthers read that. Titus Johnson in the backfield on the flip to Garfield, who went in motion.
Great job by Titus Johnson. And, man, we have ourselves a defensive war so far here early on.
Bowling was the motion man. It ends up coming back around on the reverse, but Titus Johnson had that read all of the way.
Really impressive there. That looks like a scouting play.
Yeah,
I
was going to say, you wonder if he had seen that on film to be able to come up and make that kind of play.
Or their game of the week I just looked at, glanced at. How about Blanchard's up 20-10 over Guthrie? Probably pretty close to halftime there, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Blanchard just gets it done, don't they? I mean, been impressed with them.
Johnson right into the middle. There's no room there at all.
And they play a brutal schedule every year, seems like. You know, when you're in, the class they're in and you're good. Wow, look at that score. When you're in that class and you're good, you can't get teams that are in your class or below you out of conference to play you ever. So you're going to always have to play up. And it seems like Blanchard just plays kind of whoever, mean, every year. So I believe they played Piedmont a couple years ago, didn't they? Or that last year?
Yeah. Second down at 12. McLaughlin rolling to the right.
Nice.
Designed quarterback run, and he is stopped at the 12-yard line. A couple of Seminole defenders up to make the tackle. Reese Smith, one of the captains, credited with the tackle. McLaughlin from Harrah is committed to play baseball at Arkansas State.
That's right. Hey, Harrah here early on offensively, well, really the whole game is just hadn't really found an identity outside that one long run by Ridley, and then he fumbles on that play. But it's been a struggle for them offensively. I'm going to guess they haven't even gotten to double-digit snaps yet.
They have just the one first down.
Ooh, they got this guy over the middle.
There he is, and Braden Palmer had snuck into an open spot on the defense, and McLaughlin couldn't get it to him, and the Panthers are going to have to punt the football.
Yeah, you almost want to see him almost kind of settle there. He actually ran himself kind of into the safety. That was a hard throwing angle for the quarterback, but they missed one there because he was there early. It's always easier to call things up here, Mark.
Yes, yeah. Pond Creek tied it up. Medford, 8-8.
See that? Pond Creek tied it up. I was worried Tyler might not make it back from Puerto Rico.
That's quite a trip. Ooh, snap and a high punt.
That's coming back.
Lands on the 40-yard line and is down at the 37-yard line. So just a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better field position for Seminole every time they touch the football.
Yeah, and every drive they've had so far, they've moved into the opponent's side of the field. They've had the ball inside the 30 once. They had it down there at the 2, and the other 2 times they were inside the 50. So, they got to break free and score here eventually, you got to think.
Harrah's starters across the defensive line, Zillan Johnson, number 13, Connor Barton, number 50, Isaiah Osborne, number 22, the down lineman, Titus Johnson, Braden Barber, Heath Whitmore, and Rance Ridley, the linebacking core. And then the secondary, Cash Flint, Travis Tabor, Braden Palmer, and Devin McNeil. Reed Bowers late into the backfield for Seminole. Motion by Landon Bowling. Fake to Bowers. Garfield throws, and the ball is caught. Threw it a little behind his man, but a nice catch made at the 13-yard line. It's Mason Bennett once again.
Bennett, big target. They've thrown his way 3 or 4 times. Every time it's been a completion for a first down. Love the play call that time. I tell you, Ridley almost got to him. Ridley is all over the place.
Harrah hasn't been able to put some pressure on the quarterback. One of the things that they've done very well here in the game. Garfield fakes the handoff. Quarterback keeper up the middle, fighting and down to the 7-yard line for Dontre Garfield. Braden Bird, the freshman, was out there in front throwing some blocks.
Yeah, Seminole's going to be kicking themselves, with the opportunities they've had to put points on the board. They got to capitalize here and get points on the board the way that they've been moving the ball into the red zone.
Yeah, total yardage in this game is pretty lopsided in favor of the Chieftains.
I would like to see the time of possession stat too, because it is very one-sided. Ooh, that
high
snap's
snap.
getting lazy.
Garfield gets around the edge. That was a great one-on-one tackle in the open field by Titus Johnson.
I think he got enough for a first down, though.
They do move the chains. First down and goal.
The center's playing with fire, though, with those kind of lob snaps. He needs to get that thing back there quicker. It's kind of messing up their
timing.
Yep, timing on their plays. Of course, that's easier said than done. Nobody, wants that job, right?
Right. There was a better snap. Garfield.
Ooh, good cut.
Makes it down and into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminole. Dontre Garfield looked like he might have been stopped, but he dipped back to the inside and found a lane, and he's into the end zone for the score.
Well, credit to Garfield that time, too, because he honestly, our man Ridley's right there, but he breaks that tackle. He's not a real big kid, Garfield, but it seems like he's really good running through contact.
5'11", 175 is the listing, but he does have quick explosiveness. Chieftains are going to go for it. Garfield takes it, heads right towards the end zone. He's pushed and looks like he's in for the 2-point conversion, and give it to him. The Chieftains are the first team to get on the board with the touchdown run from Dontre Garfield, and the 2-point conversion also successful. 6:23 to go in the first half. It's 8-0 Seminole. We'll be back with more after this on the Skordle Game of the Week.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Are you looking for a local, reliable?
Welcome back. 6:23 to go in the first half. Seminole on top 8-0.
Number 3, Mason Bennett.
Mark, I'm going to make a game of the week statement. Best sound system we've ever had at a football game
is here.
Yeah, I mean, they got a whole box of speakers down there in the end zone.
It's pretty good. They got a good PA here. I mean,
it's loud. Yeah. The PA announcer is Todd Miller guy. He was an OBU. This is trouble.
Does a good job.
Yep.
So it's a touchback since the ball went into the end zone. One of the rules that is different in high school than any other level. That was a break for Harrah that ball actually did go into the end zone.
It's nice to see somebody kick deep in high school football.
Mm-hmm.
First down and 10, Harrah. At the 20-yard line.
Let's see if Harrah can get something going offensively.
What was
that Mustang score?
Yeah,
what was that?
Upset making in 6A, 16-7 Westmore over Mustang. Johnson with the handoff. And that's a nice run, a gain of about 5, 6.
Better job of the lineman up front that time for Harrah.
The ball carrier. Tackle by number 9, Tice Bruner. Gain of 5 brings up second down and 5.
TK, can we get a temperature on your phone? I feel like it's still in the 90s.
What do we got?
90 degrees still.
Yeah, it's warm.
8:15 on September 20th.
McLaughlin overthrows his intended receiver. That ball is too high for Braden Palmer.
Pass intended for number 14, Braden Palmer, is incomplete.
Carter Childs, Dontre Garfield in the vicinity for coverage.
I really feel like McLaughlin just hadn't been comfortable tonight at all. His throws have just been a little bit off the whole time. Didn't really put enough zip on that one.
Well, this is a big play, as you mentioned. The Harrah offense has not been able to possess the football, and Seminole is really starting to pick up some chunk yardage on the other side of things. There goes Titus Johnson. He's pushing people around, but he is not able to get very much, just a gain of 2.
So that's going to bring up, 4th down and 3?
Yep, 4th and 3.
I think you got a punt here, right?
Number 25,
I would punt, yes.
Tackle by number 23, Reed Bowers.
What do you have in tonight's uniform matchup? Both solid entries.
I do. I love the blue helmets, the kind of metallic blue from Harrah. The full uniform combo, though, goes to Seminole. I like the gray and green. I love the traditional arrowhead with the S.
Good punt from the Panthers. That will push Seminole back at the 38-yard line, where they will start 1st and 10. 4:55 to go here in the first half.
That's our Gear Up segment with Downtown Threads, right?
Yeah, yes.
Downtown Threads is who is a sponsor with Skordle, and they're the ones who keep us all geared up at Skordle, as well as a lot of high schools across the state. Big shout out to them.
We start to feel a little bit of a breeze here.
Mark, you want to let everybody know that's out there listening about our Pancake of the Week that you're going to start doing?
Absolutely. We have a Pancake of the Week sponsored by Neighborhood Jam. Went out to Carl Albert and delivered our first pancake of the week. And it was a double pancake for Carl Albert Titans. So if you have a block on film of a pancake, we want to see it.
Send it to Mark or to anybody at Skordle.
Bowling in motion.
Ooh, I like that play call.
Bowling gets the handoff, and he is stuffed. He got hit hard by Isaiah Osborne, defensive end.
May have just been a little bit slow to develop.
Number 12, landed Bowling on the carry. Tackle by number 17, Rance Ridley. And number 22, Isaiah Osborne. Brings up second down.
Second down at 12 to go. Clock is running, and I think we'll have a timeout here from the Chieftains. They will use their final timeout of the first half. We'll take it with them. 2nd and 12 to go for the Chieftains. 4:15 left in the first half.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
For more than a century, you have made St. Mary's your healthcare choice. It might be our dedication, compassion, and skill, or the personalized patient experience. Perhaps it is our award-winning, high-quality care. Whatever your reason, you trust St. Mary's will offer advanced technology and comprehensive care close to home. Learn more about our services at stmarysregional.com.
Whether Brahms is your stop for a burger and ice cream or your weekly trip for groceries from the fresh market, Brahms is proud to be a part of your family's tradition. Brahms, farm fresh for over 50 years. Garfield turned back inside, unable to make the pitch, and he's going to lose a couple more.
Number 5, Dontre Garfield on the keeper.
The Harrah defense
17, Rance Ridley.
coming up strong in this drive.
3rd down.
I think Ridley, there must be magic in those gold shoes that he's wearing.
They're just a Brahms a mile and a half down the road. If anybody, I'm sure there'll be some people that frequent it after the game. I could do a chocolate chip cookie dough malt anytime, any day.
That sounds good. Ridley, look at Ridley's pressure. Makes Garfield move in the pocket, and Ridley's finally going to get home to get the sack.
Number 5, Dontre Garfield, the ball carrier. Tackle on number 17, Rance Ridley. Timeout on the field.
Got a player down. That is...
It's a big man.
Anthony Anderson, who's having a rough night. Lost his lunch twice.
I think what happened to him was his own player ran into him trying to make the tackle. Kind of got blindsided.
He has made some plays in there.
He has. He caused a giant pile that time.
And players getting hydrated, getting a little water here. As we mentioned, the temperature still in the 90-degree range. We'll take a timeout with them. 3:17 to go. Seminole facing a 4th down and 14.
Stream like the pros with Skordle Live. Find out more at skordle.com/stream.
Looking to jumpstart.
And the Chieftains line up to punt it.
This will be the first time that Seminoles had to punt all night.
Ooh. Bennett got that off, but just barely. It's an end-over-end punt. It takes a bounce at the 35-yard line and rolls about 10 yards down at the 24. That was a good job by Bennett to pick that ball up in the face of a pretty decent rush.
Well, once again, Harrah's kind of back down on their side of the field, and they haven't gotten a drive together all night. I believe, just one first down so far is what we've seen. Had a long run for Ridley, but he fumbled on it. And other than that, it's just been tough sledding for the Panthers tonight so far. Credit to Seminole defensively. Been very impressed.
Defensive line for Seminole: Ty Washington, Martez Johnson, Maverick Northrup, and Austin Smith. Titus Johnson.
Good cut.
Running hard. Picks up 7.
Good cut. That was a good run.
And the Panthers will use a little bit of tempo here. As the
fast,
clock is under 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
Titus Johnson on the carry. Second down.
There goes Johnson again, and that's the second first down of the night for the Panthers.
I think they found something here with their tempo. Looks like they're going to, well, maybe not stick with it, but they do need to go quick with the just about 2 minutes here to go in the half.
Tackle by number 24, Carter Childs. Gain is good for a Harrah first down. First and 10 at the Panther 37.
McLaughlin got to throw a little out route. Good coverage. Garfield was all over Braden Palmer, the Panthers receiver.
Well, and that was actually a good decision by McLaughlin that time.
Defended on the play by number 5, Garfield. Second down and 10.
So we mentioned earlier tonight, all of these players featuring major roles on both sides of the football. Dontre Garfield.
Ooh, Vian is just hammering Pecola. I did not see that coming. 47-12.
Great stat on the Pick'em show that Pecola has never beaten Vian in football.
24 and rip. 24-0.
We're going to have a little halfback pass. That ball is picked off. Play took quite a long time to develop, and Dontre Garfield went up and got it and made the interception.
You kind of just saw that happening. Just underthrew it. Garfield just found himself a spot and jumped higher than the offensive guy. Went up and got it.
So a big opportunity to add some more points after the second turnover by the Panthers.
Right, fans, lucky program number 65.
I like anything that, if you're Seminole here, I like anything that involves Mason Bennett in the passing game.
He really has done a nice job.
Need to give a shout out to Tom Nelson. We're thinking about him tonight. He lost his dad this week, and he's up in Topeka back home for those funeral services. He'll be back on our Pay Dirt show next week, but we're everyone at Skordle's thinking about him.
Absolutely. We'll be happy to see Tom again.
We're missing our 8-man guru.
I know.
You've done a good job filling in, though. I think you're getting more comfortable with 8-man now.
I think so. I think after a couple of 8-man games last year under my belt, the Class C state champ or Class B state championship game, and then the game that we did last year at Dewar with Velma.
I enjoy it. I enjoy when you get two good teams. I really enjoy it. They're heating them up, bringing a lot of people.
It's a nice tackle by Ridley again.
Unbelievable.
Garfield on the carry. Tackle by number 17, Rance Ridley.
What's amazing about Ridley, you keep hearing his name, and he's playing defensive end. So it's not like he's playing middle linebacker. And he's making about a tackle on every other play.
No, he has been all over the field. I'm telling you, there is some magic in his shoes.
I like the philosophy here from Seminole. They're just going to be content with taking this thing in at half. I'd go up top here, though, on this play. But what do I know?
And we'll have a penalty flag as Donovan Garfield gets close to the first down.
Number 4, Donovan Garfield.
Is that our first flag of the game? Third? Okay. That's right. Well, there haven't been very many.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
So that's going to bring it back to a third down and 15.
Third down.
That's right. Had delay a game happen on the first possession, too, I think. This will end the half, I believe, yeah.
And they're going to wind the clock, and Seminole will go to break here, leading by a score of 8-0. So stay tuned. Got an exciting second half coming up for you here from Seminole. The Chieftains had things going their way in the second quarter, but the Panthers are still within striking distance here. We'll be back after the halftime break for the second half of action here at Mike Snyder Field in Seminole on the Skordle Game of the Week.
Looking to jumpstart your career affordably? Tri-County Tech is the place. Our award-winning school, powered by OK Career Tech, offers top-notch instructors and job placement support to help you secure your dream job. Join the workforce sooner with our programs, especially in high-demand fields like construction and healthcare. We provide quick and easy in-house financial assistance for most programs. With our new flexible year-round schedule for working adults, you can achieve your goals at your own pace. Classes start soon, so visit tricountytech.edu/adult and start your journey today.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Enabling local. Sidwell Distribution is a local business that loves supporting Northwest Oklahoma schools and businesses. We are here to service all of your concession stands, restaurants, food trucks, churches, and more. With candy, paper goods, fried food basics, and even local products, we will exceed your expectations with competitive pricing and excellent service.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and ranch land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow, today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, Mom and Dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
For a bank that's big enough to serve you, but small enough to know you, turn to Alva State Bank. Whether you're opening your first checking account, going to college, starting a small business, planning a wedding, or having a baby, Alva State Bank is here for all of life's milestones. To learn more, visit any Alva State Bank branch or go online to alvastatebank.com. Alva State Bank. They plant roots where others have branches. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
For more than a century, you have made St. Mary's your healthcare choice. It might be our dedication, compassion, and skill, or the personalized patient experience. Perhaps it is our award-winning, high-quality care. Whatever your reason, you trust St. Mary's will offer advanced technology and comprehensive care close to home. Learn more about our services at stmarysregional.com.
Stream like the pros with Skordle Live. Find out more at skordle.com/stream.
Looking to jumpstart your career affordably? Tri-County Tech is the place. Our award-winning school, powered by OK Career Tech, offers top-notch instructors and job placement support to help you secure your dream job. Join the workforce sooner with our programs, especially in high-demand fields like construction and healthcare. We provide quick and easy in-house financial assistance for most programs. With our new flexible year-round schedule for working adults, you can achieve your goals at your own pace. Classes start soon, so visit tricountytech.edu/adult and start your journey today.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Enabling local. Sidwell Distribution is a local business that loves supporting Northwest Oklahoma schools and businesses. We are here to service all of your concession stands, restaurants, food trucks, churches, and more. With candy, paper goods, fried food basics, and even local products, we will exceed your expectations with competitive pricing and excellent service.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and range land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow, today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts? Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
For a bank that's big enough to serve you, but small enough to know you, turn to Alva State Bank. Whether you're opening your first checking account, going to college, starting a small business, planning a wedding, or having a baby, Alva State Bank is here for all of life's milestones. To learn more, visit any Alva State Bank branch or go online to alvastatebank.com. Alva State Bank. They plant roots where others have branches. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Welcome back to the game of the week. Mark Rogers, Adam Dieselhorst. It is Seminole 8, Harrah 0. The Panthers will receive the second half kick. Coming up, a lot of great games going on all over the state of Oklahoma tonight. Another big Seminole County battle. Holdenville and North Rock Creek 8-7. That game is at half.
That's an interesting score.
Pauls Valley up on Weatherford 13-0. Big game between Millwood and Heritage Hall. Those two teams have been playing traditionally the last few years, and the Falcons are up at L.W. Good Stadium 17-14 on the Chargers. So second half here for Harrah. They've played well at times on defense tonight, but they're -2 in the turnover battle, which has been costly, and have not yet really gained much traction on offense.
Yeah, and if you're Coach Bleak at half, you've got to actually kind of be happy with where you are, considering your offense has been anemic the entire first half. Seminole's had multiple chances with great field position to put points on the board, and their defense is buttoned down and made a lot of really good stops. And Seminole had to earn the touchdown they got, too. I believe they scored on a 3rd and goal from about the 6. So, yeah, if you're Harrah, just, get you a drive going and see if you can't put some points on the board, and this thing's tied up.
Give props to Seminole Spirit Squad, the Palms, the cheer, and the band. Had a great halftime performance from all three. Got a great crowd tonight here.
I'm going to coin it the best small school Palm squad I've ever seen.
Okay, I like that.
And when I say small school, I'm going to say 4A and down. The big schools, they got their own class for Palm.
Sure.
My niece is a cheerleader at Deer Creek. I know all about this stuff. So I probably ought to start just broadcasting that. I'd probably be better at it than football.
That's high praise for this group.
It was impressive. I was really impressed. You can probably hear the music playing in the background. I made a comment if you were listening to the first half. Gave Seminole props for their sound system. Extremely impressive. I'm sure you've been able to hear it all night during the broadcast.
You kind of like the neighborhood stadiums, too. There's some houses that just back right up here to the field.
Yeah, look at the little tailgate setup down here. They got the fence that's gated, so you can see through. They got a little TV inside the fence over there.
No, that's fantastic.
A bunch of people sitting on the patio. I love it. It's awesome. I love these old historical stadiums like this. I understand why they decided not to move the football field.
Oh yeah, well, this is something else. And again, a win tonight for Mike Snyder would be number 388.
Goodness gracious.
So this is his 529th football game. And we are underway in the second half. That is a wobbly kick, and it goes right off the referee's shin. Couldn't get out of the way in time, so field position will be the best Harrah has had in some time.
That was bad karma by me because I was so impressed with the deep kick. I hadn't seen one in so long, and then that happens.
Last one went to the end zone, and that looked like a T-box driver shank.
I think the second half, you need to establish Johnson, get him some, he started picking up some chunks there, that possession for the half. I think you need to get him established. And McLaughlin he seems kind of off. His feet aren't set when he's throwing. He's sailing some balls over receivers. I mean, a lot of that has to do with the pressure and the defense that Seminole's putting out there. But
offensive line for Harrah: Joey Shamrock, Connor Barton, Colton Avalos, Bryce Green, and Quentin Lawson. And there goes Titus Johnson, and not much running room. Gain of about 1.
Good job there on the edge. That's number 24. Carter Childs for Seminole causes a pile. Just notice in our other game of the week, Mark, 27-17, I believe, is what that score is. Blanchard over Guthrie.
All right.
That's more points than I thought that game would be.
Guthrie Kelly Beebe continues to field incredible defenses year after year after year.
Talked to Chris Evans. He's going to join us on one of our Pick'em shows.
Nice.
Talked to him this week. It's a better hold there.
Titus Johnson carries the ball for a gain of about 6.
Johnson, the ball carrier. Tackle by number 65, Ty Washington.
We have not had a pancake in this game yet.
Not that I've seen.
No. If we do, we'll be sure to let Mark Rogers know.
Yeah.
You ever been to Arcoma, Mark? It's down there.
I've been by it.
Okay.
It's a little north of it's right around Spiro.
That's correct. Here's a little counter play, like it.
And it's Titus Johnson falling forward right at the line where the two officials are. It will be a first down.
They're going to give it to him, yeah. Great start for the half for the Panthers.
Yeah, patience coming out, 3 runs.
I like it. Good dose of Johnson. I think that's the right philosophy.
McLaughlin back to pass off his back foot. Good coverage downfield, and the ball goes out of bounds.
That one kind of sailed on him too. I don't even think that ball was catchable. Like the idea, keeping the defense honest. Kind of those safeties have kind of gotten pulled down with the success they had running the ball, so go up top. You'd like to see, if you're coach there, you'd like to see him give you a chance. Hey, Mark, look at that score. Blackwell up 2-0 on Newkirk
in the third quarter. Yeah,
it's like a baseball game.
I had a text from Hunter
Shepard.
That dude Shepard is monitoring that 2-0 game. Maroons will take a win any way they can get it.
Is there a name for that game? Like a rivalry of any kind, or?
There might be.
Okay.
It is new since I have been there. That's not anything.
It'd be a recent rivalry.
Yes. Big controversy. My freshman year, Blackwell beat Newkirk 46-6.
Ouch.
And Newkirk decided that they were going to cancel the series
because of the defeat.
Yes. And then the next year the Maroons won. The next year the Newkirk Tigers went to the state championship.
Goodness.
I would have probably beaten up on the Maroons, but they were unimpressed with what they felt was running up the score. Not really the case. Titus Johnson.
Nice.
Breaks free, and it's another first down. Another third down conversion. 2 for 2 on this drive.
Impressed by this drive so far here for Harrah. I really am.
Number 25, Titus Johnson with the carry. Tackle at number 9, Tice Bruder.
If that game ends at 2-0, they'll have to be specific to make sure that that wasn't a forfeit. Usually that's how non-district forfeits are recorded.
You may have some pancakes in that game.
Hesitated.
2-0.
Yeah. He takes a loss, goes out of bounds for a loss of 5.
You almost want to get out there and just chunk it out of bounds.
I think that would have been a more prudent play. Because that puts you way behind the sticks here.
Loss of 5 brings up second down, 15.
Looks like Newkirk is in plus territory here.
This might be a touchdown.
Uh-oh. It is a touchdown.
The Tigers do it.
Ball snapped over McLaughlin's head, and this is really a disastrous situation here.
Fumble on the play, recovered by number 16, Joey McLaughlin.
So this is going to be third and
a long way.
Oh, my goodness.
That'll bring up third down.
Third and 32. What would that be? Third and 8?
Yeah, that's exactly the direction that they would be going. Yeah.
They got about third down, and they got to get to 8 for the first down.
Or bow legs at a minimum.
Bow legs at a minimum, that's true.
McLaughlin is going to decide to run for it and retreated. A big hit, got knocked out of bounds. And it's been Mason Bennett, the guy doing a lot of work on the offensive side of the ball.
Tackle by number 3, Mason Bennett.
Shaq, what do you expect?
Yeah.
He's off tonight, so he's making jokes.
Very disparaging comment. Was that Shaq that was going for the course record at the Legacy?
No.
Of 20?
It was not.
Okay.
Formation for Harrah. Number 14, Brayden Palmer. 19th for Seminole. Number 12, Brandon Bowling.
Well, a promising drive went awry quickly for Harrah after a loss and then another play where snap over the quarterback's head. So it's been the mistakes tonight. That's something that Coach Bleak will have to coach with in the film session this week, the 2 turnovers and then the errant snap. And Seminole takes over for the first time here, 8 minutes and 7 seconds to go in the third.
That drive started out so promising, like you said. I mean, feed it to Johnson and, work your way down the field, get a couple of first downs, and they get one negative play, and then it just all kind of snowballs from there for the Panthers. This could be a situation here, the way that Seminole's playing defense, punch one in the end zone. It makes it pretty tough on Harrah because they have not seen a lot of success on the offensive side all night. There hadn't been a lot of big plays in this game either.
Still just a one-possession game, though, so you have to be careful. Harrah comes on the run blitz, and, boy, that was read extremely well by Titus Johnson. Made a similar play in the first half where he broke through on a reverse play on 4th down to get the stop.
Somebody missed their block there that time. He came firing through there like a cannon.
Number 14, Brayden Palmer.
Good one going there between Hominy and Pawnee.
That's got to be a battle for something, right?
Yeah, that's definitely a long-time rivalry. Garfield made a nice move. Good tackle.
That was Johnson.
To drag him down. Johnson's all over the field.
I'm telling you, that was a big save there because Garfield had plenty of green in front of him. He just kind of tripped him up from behind that time.
Carry. Top tackle by number 25, Titus Johnson.
Big shout out to Theopolis and Shawnee, where we had dinner tonight.
Yeah, that place was good. They do a nice job.
Good choice, Mark. Never even heard of it. Been to Shawnee 100 times and never even heard of it.
I think it's relatively new.
Is it?
The last 4 or 5 years? Yeah.
There it is.
Big hole for Garfield.
Ooh.
And he's got the first down. Gain of about 15 yards for Garfield.
Brought down by number 50, Connor Barton. It is good for a Seminole first down.
Barton was able to get back there for the tackle.
First and 10 at the Chieftain 45-yard line.
You know, and Seminole they're content with running time, shortening this game up, keeping it on the ground. Avoid the negative plays, keep it in the hands of Garfield. Ooh, this could be big.
Garfield. Nice pass. There was a lot of activity in the backfield. Garfield kept his poise and was able to complete it to his brother.
Titus Johnson has made 2 probably touchdown scoring tackles on this drive. Coach Hardaway's giving us an update. I'm thinking that's going to be some blog content, I think, next week. What do you think?
Yeah.
What's the poncho dog? Oh, that's the spot where you get them?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like this draw.
Yep. And Garfield is able to get into the secondary, had some good blocks out in front of him. And Garfield is taken down inside the 5-yard line, and the momentum has really swung to Seminole here. Landon Bowling had a nice block out in front on the run by Garfield, 35 yards.
And Johnson makes the tackle at about the touchdown saving tackle at the 3. That play right there. OSU used to run that play a ton, especially when they had Clint Chelf back in the day. That kind of quick quarterback draw play.
Right.
I like that play, especially when you got a guy that can run like that. Get everybody getting up field.
Defensive backs repass.
Mm-hmm.
It's Donovan Garfield and the Wildcat.
It's about to the half-yard line or so. See, Seminole got smart with their painters. They're not wasting money on paint. They got Seminole in the end zone. They didn't spray it in. That saves a lot of money.
That's a lot. It's very nice block lettering, too.
With the current inflation factor, that's big time. Saving tax dollars.
Donovan Garfield scores the second touchdown of the night for the Chieftains, and they go at 14-0.
And that was a big drive. I really feel like any kind of momentum that I felt like Harrah got on that first drive, having some success running the ball, you make them have to punt, and then you just take it and just pound it down the field at them. That time, there was bigger chunk plays on that drive than we've seen in the other drives.
Well, and both of these teams have players going both ways. There's a nice little option, and Garfield is going to dive into the end zone for a touchdown. 2-point conversion is good, and Seminole leads it 16-0 over the Harrah Panthers. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more here. 5:36 to go in the third. It's the Chieftains up by 16.
5:36 remaining in the third quarter.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news. The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
When your business is agriculture, you want to bank.
Few things bring communities together like high school sports. The passion, the drama, the atmosphere, the tremendous thrill of victory, and the agonizing pain of defeat. There's nothing like it, and nobody in Oklahoma brings you all of that better than Skordle. So sit back, hold on, and get ready for another thrilling ride, because it's time once again for the Skordle Game of the Week.
Welcome back to Mike Snyder Field, Chieftain Stadium here at Seminole, 16-0. Touchdown runs by the Garfield brothers, Dontre and Donovan. Have Seminole out in front.
Just cooler now, right? A little bit,
it's
maybe?
a little cooler, yes.
It's a better kick. Oh, just went out of bounds.
Does finally go out of bounds.
Kerr gets to use his flag button.
There we go.
First down and 10.
Just lit up.
High quality production here at Skordle.
At the Panthers
How long do you leave the flag up?
I'm saying a minimum of 5 counts.
Yeah, until the official signals what the infraction is.
I like that rule.
Arcoma's working over Bowlegs.
It's our man, Brandon Tyler, is having a great start for Salisaw this year.
Got a text from BT this morning. Wanted to know where he could listen to the scoreboard shows.
You know, it's not a bad idea. You know, we did that for a little bit with the franchise. It was a cool little show that they had going on, but you can't really listen, but you can always go to the Skordle app and find the scores.
Yeah, he just needs to do that.
And if you want to have fun in games and put an incorrect score in, you get kicked out of the app. Someone found that out tonight.
You could get there and watch some of the other games, a little playback action on the bus.
Ooh, nice. That was better throw and catch.
As a man, it's Travis Tabor. Travis Tabor picks up a nice gain from the 38 to the opposing 49, gain of 13 yards.
That was Donovan Garfield on the tackle there. I think Garfield's got a future in the secondary. That's collegiately the next level. I think that's probably where you'll see him playing. Big hitter. Grant County War. Pond Creek is now up 22-8 that have extended their lead.
22 consecutive points.
Battle for the Red Barn. Isn't that what that place is called, TK? There's another pick. Oh.
Yeah, that was good defense on Garfield. That ball was underthrown. Garfield was right there waiting on it.
Pass intended for number 4, Devin McNeil.
Give credit to McNeil.
Defended on the play by number 5,
He was able to knock that away from Garfield. The battle for the Red Barn is what?
Pond Creek and Medford. They got the red round barn north between Pond Creek and Medford. I don't know. I just made that up.
Okay.
I don't think that's really what it's called.
It's been a while.
It's where they always have prom. When my wife was coaching there, that's where we'd always go. Hominy takes a 9-point lead over Pawnee. Did we check that Mustang score again?
23-14 at half.
Mustangs up?
Yeah, there's some good defense by the interior of the Seminole defensive line on 2nd down and 10. They weren't fooled on that draw play.
Walters has got him a good team this year. They have a really good running back. I was talking to Coach Shackelford about that the other day. They're up big on Velma. 35-14, I saw.
That'll move the Blue Devils up in the rankings. Pass tipped up in the air and incomplete. Ball intended for Devin McNeil. Bounced off his hands. The Banshee Guthrie game has gotten tight.
A little crosser concept there for Harrah. He had his guide. I will say this, Harrah is giving their quarterback a little more time to get the ball out this half compared to the first. It's going to be 4th and 9 here. This is a big possession down right here for both teams.
Rollout. McLaughlin's going to keep it, and he is not going to get there. Good defense from the Chieftains.
Number 24, Carter Childs.
Carter Childs, we've called his name several times tonight. He's played some pretty good defense.
You'd like to see McLaughlin stay in there a little bit longer because he did have a wideout running kind of a little corner route up here up top. That was number 1, Travis Tabor. Got free late, but he may have already tucked it down, had pressure in his face, but great stop by the Chieftains.
I think if you're Harrah, you have to feel like, hey, we've had some positive plays in this game tonight, but it's been the negative plays that have really killed them. The bad plays have been bad.
Just can't get any kind of consistency. You know, they come out at half, they're determined to run the ball, and they chunk it kind of down the field, and then they, like you said, negative play, and they just can't stay in front of the sticks.
Dontre Garfield back to pass. He's going to throw into double coverage for Bowling, and it's picked off. Pass is intercepted by Devin McNeil of the Panthers, and there is a turnover for the Chieftains, the first of the game.
Well, that's a big response for the Panthers. This could be a turning point for Harrah.
First down and 10, Harrah at the Panther 15-yard line.
It seemed like there was a little bit of confusion on the route because Seminole had two guys fairly close to each other. It looked like that inside guy probably is supposed to be running kind of a skinny post, but both those guys weren't far from each other. Man, mechanic tool set, I could use that. Some sweet gifts here in the press box.
Yeah. What was that for? What number in the program?
They're just handing gifts out left and right.
I like it.
Maybe why they have such a great crowd.
They had 150 cheerleaders and pomps perform that had been at a camp. That brought quite a few people into the
Yeah, I did.
game.
Number 25, Titus Johnson.
There's Marcus up on the big board. Yeah, I actually took a little video of that, put it on my Instagram story of the cheerleaders. Was it Jones that did the Halloween costumes a few years ago? That was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
There's another bad snap.
There's the plays we were talking about.
That comes on second down at 2. So that
plus 8 first play, and now they just lose 10.
Number 16, Jody McLaughlin.
The Halloween halftime at Jones is my favorite halftime that I've seen in the all the years doing the games here.
Yeah, when we were at Kiefer last week, they were asking if we were going to come out for that for the Halloween execution. So pretty cool to watch. Music, dancing, everybody's got a legit costume on.
50-50 burger.
Oh, that thing is awesome.
McLaughlin unloads on that. Great coverage by Bowling. And Seminole defensive backs have just done a great job tonight running stride for stride on those deep pass plays.
Yeah, that was Brandon Palmer that time. He did a good job of making an attempt on it, but like you said, the coverage has been fantastic tonight.
Dibble up on Ringling.
28-19.
Battle of the Demons, the Demon Bowl.
That probably pretty rare for Ringling to take back-to-back losses. You know, they lost last week to Cashin, so. I bet that other game of the week is probably a good one to watch. Like you said, 27-24, Blanchard leads. That's in the fourth quarter.
Ball finally will come to a stop at the 49-yard line where Seminole takes over again.
Talked about some possible game of the weeks next week. I know we will be going back to the 8-man ranks next week for the other war on 74. We have 3 wars on 74. We've got Covington and Garber, the furthest north. Crescent and Cashin. And then we've got Washington and who is it? Somebody else down there they play. That's the war on 74. Lexington, maybe? No?
I don't know about that. There's
another one down there. We need to ask Hunter about this.
74 in does it go all the way down there?
I don't know, but there's another one. I'm going to ask Hunter. He'll know.
The war on it's the Battle of Highway 19.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's Pauls Valley and
Lindsay. Okay, my bad. See, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it looked like that play was busted, and Garfield is taken down.
Number 5, Country Garfield on the keeper.
Hunter has texted me a picture of the trophy of that Highway 74. There you go.
There it is. So it is war on 74. Yeah.
Thank you.
And that is Pauls Valley and Washington, right?
No, Washington and Purcell.
Purcell, that's it. Look, that's a sweet trophy.
Wait, that really is a sweet trophy.
How sweet is that?
I apologize.
Yeah, how sweet is that?
Now, the Lindsay Pauls Valley is the Battle of 19, some kind of Battle of 19, but this War on 74 trophy.
That is top notch. There's a War on 74 trophy for Crescent and Cashin. I was a part of those in my short coaching stint.
That looks like that was sent to them by Daenerys Targaryen. The dragon.
It's really impressive.
Yeah.
I mean, you would think that those would be breakable. Like you would normally trophies, they make them to where there's not a lot of, like definition to them.
Yeah.
But that's got a lot of, you're right. That's
Purcell's name is on that trophy a little more than I thought. They had it from 2008 through 2012, then in 2014.
I've been notified by Coach Shackelford there's really only one War on 74 is what he said.
Yeah, it seems like that one got a little nasty a couple of years back.
It did.
Even bled over to social media. What is it about Highway 74 that spawns such rivals? I don't know.
I don't know. It spawns terrible drivers, too. If you've ever driven on it between Crescent and Edmond, people don't have any idea how to drive on that road.
Second down and 11 to go for the Chieftains. There's a little blitz. Wow,
Ooh,
Garfield
nice.
just made Johnson miss. And he's finally dragged down after a gain to the 45-yard line.
Number 5, Trey Garfield on the keeper. Tackle by number 50, Connor Barton.
Connor Barton with a nice open field stop.
I do remember one year in particular, of the War on 74, the Cashion and Crescent game. You know, because Cashion and Crescent didn't play for years because Crescent was playing 11-man and Cashion was playing 8-man. But Cashion beat Crescent one year 82-0.
I think that was what some of the negativity was.
Could have been it.
Yeah.
And I believe they took a knee, too. Late in the game, a couple times.
Was that Mike Lupica? Mike Lupica did a scathing review of that game. There's Ridley. Ridley's got Garfield, and he's not letting him go.
We haven't called Ridley's name as much in the second half as we did in the first half, but this may end up being the last play. Well, it's going to be close to being the last play of the third quarter.
They're going to have to run one more here.
I guess they're going to punt this thing away, obviously.
Seminole is in kind of a different district this year in Class 3A, or they have some games against teams from the Tulsa area as well as Oklahoma City. They have Sulphur on their schedule, which is having a heck of a night tonight, all over Cash. The ball bounces back from inside the 20 to outside the 20 at the 25. So.
I think Sulphur's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, they really honestly, credit to Washington for pulling that game out, but really they had multiple opportunities to end that game. Really, truly had a better opportunity to win it than Washington did. Just made mistakes, missed field goals.
We've played 3 here, 12 minutes to go. We'll take a timeout, come back with the fourth quarter. It is Seminole 16, Harrah 0 on the Skordle Game of the Week.
When your business is agriculture, you want a bank behind you that doesn't cut and run at the first sign that there will be some tough times ahead. There are good years and there are always bad years. At Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, we're here for them all. Agriculture, it's the backbone of our local community. We believe in it. We invest in it. We're here for the long haul. If you're in agriculture, it's time to let Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma make your best even better. Contact a loan officer today. Farm Credit of Western Oklahoma, the area's leading lender in agriculture.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
We give a shout out to Wiggins Auctioneers. They've got a big land auction coming up on October the 10th. 28 acres of the pond located just a little northeast of Seminole here. 10 miles away from I-40 and east of Oklahoma City by just an hour. Titus Johnson is loose into the secondary, and that's a big gain. All the way out to the 45-yard line. You're looking for an acreage to build your dream home, a recreational hobby farm, or an investment property. This land has it to offer. Visit WigginsAuctioneers.com to learn out more about this great opportunity. That's tough sledding right up the middle. Martez Johnson in on the Seminole defensive line, one of the players there to make the stop, along with Childs.
Childs, we called his name a lot tonight.
Number 25, Titus Johnson, the ball carrier.
Pond Creek takes a 28-8 lead. Got the fist pump from Vegas Kerr. That's a big no-no in Pond Creek. You don't lose to Medford. You may not have a place to sleep at night when you get home if you lose.
Just about 10 miles apart for those two schools. Titus Johnson picking up some rushing yards. If Harrah
big chunks
could keep their negative plays away, they'll have a chance to get back into this game.
Don't snap it over the quarterback's head or at his feet. I like how they're going with some tempo here, too. I mean, you still got a lot of time. 11 minutes. It's just a 2-possession game, so we've seen crazier things happen.
Johnson, and he is dragged down. Nice solo tackle made there by Tice Bruner, the junior.
Number 25, Titus Johnson. Brought down by number 9, Tice Bruner.
They're going to give him a first down.
Gain is good for a Harrah first down. That'll be first down and 10 at the Chieftain 45-yard line.
McLaughlin rolling out and pass at the feet of the intended receiver, incomplete.
Just haven't been able to get McLaughlin going tonight.
Pass intended for number 1, Travis Tabor, is incomplete. Defended by number 24, Carter Childs.
Shattuck and Burns flat.
Down and 10.
Look at Westmore takes the lead. Or were they still ahead? 23-21.
Mustang just got that last score.
Gotcha.
To get within 2. Second down and 10 to go for the Panthers. Handoff goes to Ridley.
Ooh, big hole.
Ridley is into the clear. Ridley has one man to beat, and he is tackled by Garfield at the 10-yard line. So the Panthers start to get some things going here on offense.
Well, Ridley's carried the ball twice for about 60 yards. First time he fumbled it, but that time he held on to it. Good hard runner.
The Chieftain 11-yard line.
Ridley was smashed that time right at the line of scrimmage. Got a Seminole player down.
Trying to sub some guys in.
Tackle by number 9, Tice Bruner. And number 51, Artez Johnson.
They were calling for the big freshman Braden Bird to get out there.
One brings up second down.
And I think this is a good opportunity for the Chieftains to call a timeout here. 9:45 to go. Seminole.
I think it was an official's timeout is what it was.
You got a little water break here?
I'm not sure. It was the official that called a timeout for an injured player, so that player's going to have to come off the field. But I think they're going to give him water since it's still 90 degrees at 9 o'clock.
It is still warm.
It's incredible. It's 87 degrees. Meeker and Prague tied up at 38. That was another game on our show this week.
Yeah.
Got some good games still out there.
Second down and 9. They could get a first down inside the 5. Little pitch and toss to number 14 for the Panthers, Braden Palmer.
I haven't seen that play tonight from Harrah.
Number 14, Braden Palmer on the carry. Tackled by number 7, Reese Smith.
Let's see if the Chieftains defense can bend and not break. Norman North had the lead on Moore for most of the night, but a couple of touchdowns for the Lions. And the Timberwolves off to an uncharacteristic 0-3 start. McLaughlin rolling to his right, throwing, caught, touchdown. Panthers are on the board.
Big answer for Harrah.
McLaughlin throws the touchdown pass.
Pass complete to number 14, Braden Palmer.
He's been looking for Palmer all night and finally got him, found him for 6. Got an interesting game here, Mark. They could punch this thing in and be really interesting.
You see fans lining the both end zones, and we talked about that tailgate area, which is really, really cool. We got a great crowd tonight here. motion. Fake the handoff again. He's going to roll to his right. He's in trouble, and he is taken down.
2-point conversion attempt is no good. Number 16.
So the Panthers find the end zone for the first time tonight. We got 8:51 to go in this one, 16-6. We'll take a break and come back with more here on the Skordle Game of the Week.
The score, Seminole.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Number 31, Jackson Woodland. Back deep for Seminole. Number 6, Jay Ladd. And number 12, Brandon Foley.
Ooh, little onside.
And a good job of coming up to pick that up. I don't mind that call at all.
Nope.
Trying to gain some momentum.
Onside kick recovered by number 9, Tice Bruner.
8:51 to go here left in the game. The way the Seminole
First down and 10, Seminole.
runs their offense, if they can just move the chains a couple times here, it's going to make it really tough on Harrah to have an opportunity to win this game, because even on their drives where they didn't, get into Harrah territory, they picked up a handful of first downs, and they're going to run that play clock. That's that old school football, Mark.
Yeah.
Shorten the game, right? Run the ball, play defense.
Run game is usually tough to stop, and Garfield, he can get it done. There goes Garfield. Had a nice block out in front of him. Ridley is there. It looked like he really tried to wrench his leg there at the end.
Yeah, that was Ridley. That was a little interesting.
Number 5, Dontre Garfield on the keeper. Tackle by number 17, Rance Ridley. Gain of 7 brings up second down 3.
I like that trips formation that they run on Ridley's side, because it forces him to bounce out. You get him out of the play. If you're Seminole, you don't want to snap this. You get down below 5 every time at minimum.
Snap that one right at 5. Garfield is dragged down by Johnson by the shoestrings. And really, we have called it's Johnson or Ridley making almost all of the tackles.
Tackle by number 25, Titus Johnson.
Stopped short of the first down.
That brings up third down.
Ooh, that was risky.
Yeah, didn't even look at that. And so now we've got 4th down and 3. Ridley is starting to get involved with.
Man, they're lucky that Palmer didn't keep his head up and try to pick that off.
Yeah.
That'll bring up 4th down.
You definitely are going for it here with up 2 scores. Plus side of the field, don't you think?
4th down and 3 or 4? Yeah, I think so.
I think they're going to let the play clock run down, which the clock's not moving, but they're probably going to get a timeout here is what I'm guessing.
Why is the clock moving on that play?
It's not. It's just a play clock. My bad. I said that. I was wrong.
Timeout. So they'll talk things over here. We'll take a timeout with them. 16-6, 7:20 to go.
Their first charge timeout of the half.
For more than a century, you have made St. Mary's your healthcare choice. It might be our dedication, compassion, and skill, or the personalized patient experience. Perhaps it is our award-winning, high-quality care. Whatever your reason, you trust St. Mary's will offer advanced technology and comprehensive care close to home. Learn more about our services at stmarysregional.com.
Stream like the pros with Skordle Live. Find out more at skordle.com/stream.
Looking to jumpstart.
Welcome back. Seminole facing a decision here. 7:20 to go. 4th down and 2.
Want a gift certificate to Big Chief Sports Cards and Memorabilia.
Still giving away gifts.
Number 11.
Nonstop, Mark.
And number 48. You're also
You're right there at number 11.
Yeah, I missed it by 3. You're 13, right?
Yeah.
Lucky 13. That's normally the number. This is going to be a little QB run game our way.
Yeah. And Garfield
got it.
Spins off and got the first down. 2 hits, Ridley and Palmer both got Garfield, but
number 5, Dontre Garfield
he was able to spin off those tackles and pick up the first down.
I like the play call that time. They moved the other Garfield up over the top of Ridley and got him double teamed and blocked. And really, even at the point of contact, I still think Garfield probably had the first down, but he broke the tackle and ended up getting about 4 or 5 more yards. So,
Big Chief Sports Cards. We could probably do some damage in there. Like something to rip up some wax. First and 10 from the 36-yard line. Garfield takes a negative play, and they have holding. Ridley gets back there, and Ridley becomes
use your flag.
He gets more animated with every play.
Flag on the play. Holding on the offense.
Take the penalty, make it 1st and 20. They might decline that penalty.
Yeah, because time's kind of your friend. They did decline it.
Second down and 15. That's the right call, I think.
I think so, too. Because the clock is your enemy. They will wind it, and if you're Seminole, you do not snap it unless it's under 5.
Garfield taken down. Harrah's defense is picking up more and more confidence.
Number 5, Dontre Garfield on the carry. Run down by number 17, Grant Ridley. And number 21,
Well, in that time, too, he made the wrong read. 2 things that went wrong there. Garfield snapped it with about 18 seconds on the play clock, and then he should have handed it off that time.
Carter Eaton with the tackle along with Ridley. So 3rd down and about 17 to go here. Mustang jumped on top of Westmore, 27-23. Little screen pass out to Bennett, and Bennett is tackled, brought down inbounds at the 42-yard line.
Pass complete to number 3, Mason Bennett. Tackle on the play by number 14, Braden Palmer. That'll bring up 4th down. Back in punt formation for the Chieftains, number 3, Mason Bennett. Back deep for the Panthers, number 14, Braden Palmer.
Check in on our other game of the week here on Skordle. Blanchard still leads 27-24.
Bennett with the punt.
Good punt.
And it takes a big-time Seminole bounce down to the 10-yard line. So that's where Harrah will take over, 90 yards away from the end zone.
By number 5, Dontre Garfield.
Well, and you don't get the conversion on the 2 points, so it puts you in a 2-score game to still win this thing. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to give a special thanks to Mark Rogers and WWLS, the sports animal, for calling the Skordle High School Game of the Week tonight.
It's cool. Give a little shout out to us.
Shout out.
We need to get a media kit with you in it, too. And Vegas Kerr. That is true royalty.
They know we're JV, Mark.
There goes Titus Johnson. And it's a nice gain of about 5. And we'll see Harrah try to speed this up a little bit.
That's really surprising to me to see. Like you mentioned this earlier, Norman North go 0-3. That's just shocking to me. I saw them this summer, was really impressed with them this summer. Now, they've had a tough start the year. How about Bixby just hammering Choctaw?
I would have thought that might have been the
goodness.
case. Oh, that was a great play by Garfield, who was beaten there a little bit. I was a little confused by the panel on the Paydirt show the other night of
picking Piedmont
over Norman. That would have been a big ask for Piedmont moving up from 5A. And I'll tell you what, Phoenix Murphy, the quarterback at Norman, was a really good player. Really, really good player.
Maybe Tyler can let us know how much time's left in that Blanchard-Guthrie game. Ooh, good run.
Yeah, in the slot, just a little simple pitch and catch out to Travis Tabor, and Tabor goes all the way into Seminole territory. We got ourselves a ball game here with 4 minutes to go.
Yeah, great job there.
Number 3, Mason Bennett. Game is good for Harrah first down. First down and 10 at the Chieftain 47-yard line.
McLaughlin throws deep, caught. That was a great pass. Was he inbounds? Yes.
Pass is complete to number 14, Braden Palmer. It'll be first down and 10, Harrah. At the Chieftain 25-yard line.
3:42 to go. First down and 10 from the 25-yard line. Harrah has moved it within a minute all the way from their own 10-yard line to the Seminole 25. That ball is up in the air and picked off. What an incredible play as the ball bounces up in the air and is taken. And a great job to be in the right spot at the right time for Reed Bowers, the junior. We got a penalty back here, but what a big play for the Seminole defense. Garfield made up a lot of ground and tipped that ball up in the air, and Reed Bowers was in the right place at the right time, the middle linebacker, to intercept it. Third turnover for the Panthers, who are just really starting to gain some momentum. Ten-yard penalty. We'll move it back to the 15-yard line, but that's one that they can handle after the dramatic interception by Reed Bowers.
Bedford doesn't stream with us anymore.
Garfield takes the snap, and
nice.
Boy, he got through a couple of defenders for a gain of about 7. And timeout for the Panthers.
Number 5, Dontre Garfield on the carry. Tackle by number 25, Titus Johnson. Timeout, Harrah.
Seems like a very good time to tell you a little bit about Brahms. Make sure you get by Brahms, Neighborhood Brahms, for all the delicious things that they have on their menu.
And there's a lot.
How about freshly squeezed limeades, cheeseburgers, crinkle cut fries, hand-dipped ice cream, milkshakes, sundaes made with Brahms A2 fresh milk. Farm fresh for over 50 years. Ridley is right back out there. He's ready to play. And he is in the vicinity of all the Seminole players. Garfield was able to pick up 8 on the first down play. Garfield gets it again, got a nice block, and he's thrown down right near the marker.
They got it.
Garfield on the keeper.
Oh, nope.
Tackle by number 21, Carter Eaton.
Timeout.
We'll take a timeout with him here.
Timeout,
3:05 to go. Panthers have 1 timeout left, and the Chiefs are a yard away from the first down. You're watching the Skordle Game of the Week. Seminole 16, Harrah 6.
Looking to jumpstart your career affordably? Tri-County Tech is the place. Our award-winning school, powered by OK Career Tech, offers top-notch instructors and job placement support to help you secure your dream job. Join the workforce sooner with our programs, especially in high-demand fields like construction and healthcare. We provide quick and easy in-house financial assistance for most programs. With our new flexible year-round schedule for working adults, you can achieve your goals at your own pace. Classes start soon, so visit tricountytech.edu/adult and start your journey today.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
East River Roustabout.
Welcome back. Seminole was credited with the first down at the 35-yard or 25-yard line. Garfield's pretty much going to have the game in his hands. I think, again, Garfield running physically, carrying Harrah defenders all the way to the 44-yard line before he is brought to the ground. And both of these teams certainly feeling fatigued with as many guys that have played snaps on both sides of the football. Garfield's been running around in the secondary all night quarterbacking this offense, but he had some fresh legs on that run.
First and 10 at the Chieftain 44-yard line.
Good run by Garfield, picks up 5. And the Panthers have 1 timeout left. We'll see when they decide to use it, but the clock is still ticking away. Next week for Seminole, Longhorns of Lone Grove, Chieftains travel to Carter County for that game. And the Harrah Panthers have the Blanchard Lions to open up district play.
Blanchard we mentioned that's our other game of the week. They just scored on Guthrie to go up 33-24. So looks like they're going to stay undefeated. Who'd you say Seminole has next week?
Lone Grove. Garfield hit in the backfield and dropped. So a loss of 4. And the Panthers will use their final timeout here.
Tackle by number 22, Isaiah Osborne.
Davis goes down again.
Tough early season schedule for the Wolves.
Yeah, playing Plainview
Valley,
too.
Sulphur, and Plainview.
Harrah, their final timeout of the half.
Playing up in those 3 non-district games. Davis, I think, will find Class 2A
Seminole travels
a little more to their liking.
next Friday, September 27th. Kickoff is at 7 p.m.
I'm shocked we didn't win. As many gifts as they've given away.
Is it too late?
No. Still, I think they still got a couple gifts in them.
I'll tell you what, the programs are the right price tonight. They were only $1.
Heck of a deal.
$1, and then I got the Seminole Producers County Preview, which is can't wait to read.
It's big time.
It is you got all kinds of stuff.
Love those local newspaper, those county newspaper magazines, those previews. They're awesome. They do that.
Yeah, that's good stuff. All right, 3rd down and 9 to go. First down here would effectively end this ball game. Garfield is going to roll to his right. Got a good block out the backfield.
Nice cut.
Spins forward to the 50. I'm going to put a headset on you here. What are you going to do? You're going to go for this, or you're going to punt the football?
You're going to run the play clock down to 1 second, call a timeout, and then probably punt it. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Or just run your punt team out, snap it with 1 second.
I might go for this.
You may.
I might. Yeah, I mean, but I like your idea of snapping it or calling a timeout with 1 second left on the play clock. While this facility has been built many years ago, we have a very updated and new scoreboard and play clock.
It's been great hospitality tonight here.
And you really have, at 45 seconds to go, you have more than a 1 possession lead. I might be tempted to just run my quarterback sweep again.
Or just snap it to him, let him kind of bounce around and run some clock.
Well, I'll miss you next Friday. I'll be in Auburn.
That's right. I forgot. Michael Swisher is going out there. He is went to college at Auburn. Do you know that?
Okay. That's cool.
Big OU guy, obviously. So he messaged me, obviously, because of the situation with Coach Glover passing away last week. I was in contact with him quite a bit, and he put a lot of extra work on him.
Did a nice job.
He did a great job, yeah. Now he needs a break for a little while, so I think he's heading out on Thursday is what he's doing. He's got some friends and family down that way.
Yeah, same for me. I'll be going to see the Braves and Mets next Thursday.
Oh, that's big time.
And then we'll do the show from Southeastern Bar on Toomer's Corner.
That's cool.
Friday.
Don't poison a tree.
Yeah, I'll check out the tree that was Harvey updiked.
Nebraska just threw a touchdown to go up 24-17.
Seminole is stopped, and we've got a penalty here. I think this is going to be holding, and the Panthers will certainly decline that, and they got 40 seconds in which to make some noise here.
There's a flag on the play. Holding on the offense. That penalty is declined. It'll be a turnover on downs. It'll be first down and 10, Harrah at the Chieftain 45-yard line.
Give some credit to Coach Snyder's son, Sean, a longtime assistant here, coordinating the offense. He's doing a nice job with this Seminole team. So one more run here for the Panthers with 40 seconds to go. McLaughlin straight back to pass. He's under pressure. He evades the pressure temporarily and throws it at the feet of a player. I think looked like it potentially could have been caught, but it was incomplete. Devin McNeil.
It's incomplete. Second down.
I guess you could call the Blackwell Newkirk game the Battle for Peckham Road. It's like Peckham.
Is that what it is?
Is a grade elementary, junior high.
That's in between the two?
Yeah.
Nice.
Peckham Road. You could get between Blackwell and Newkirk on Peckham Road if you didn't want to take Highway 11. McLaughlin back to pass. Rush right up the middle from Martez Johnson. And that ball is intercepted. McLaughlin really had bracketed coverage over there. There was a deep safety for Seminole and an underneath player. And that will do it. One snap left, and Seminole will improve to 3-0 on the year. First loss for the Panthers, who had a couple of big wins previously against McLeod and Western Heights.
Is that turnover number 4, Harrah?
Yes.
Seminole's defense has been stout tonight. They gave up a couple of long runs to Ridley, but Harrah never had a sustained drive the entire game. I feel like, Seminole's going to feel like they left some points on the scoreboard in this game. They had a couple of drives, into opponent's territory a couple times, but you come away with the 10-point win over a good team, and you got to be happy.
Yeah, this is a great start to the season in the non-district, and Seminole has picked up their 3rd win. That's as many as they had all of last season. That'll do it. That's win number 388 in the legendary career of Mike Snyder in his 45th season as head coach here in Seminole. So Mike is headed out to shake hands with Chris Blake, and the two teams will
That's the end of the game.
shake hands here after a really well-played contest tonight. Adam, what are your final thoughts?
I think it was a well-played game. I really kind of felt like Harrah just couldn't really get anything going offensively. I think a lot of that has to do with the way Seminole played defense tonight. I know Harrah likes to throw the ball around. They definitely like to get their tailback involved, but it's just not a lot of consistency with them. They'd have a drive or two where I felt like he kind of carried the load, but then, like you said, negative plays. On the other side of the ball, I thought Seminole looked good offensively most of the night. Couldn't capitalize on short fields early on, but they did what was necessary and kind of rode their defense the whole night to a victory.
This Harrah team will be, I think, battling for a playoff spot in a super tough district with Blanchard, Ardmore, Tuttle, Bethany. Have a chance to get in the mix there with that good group. Thanks to all the Seminole people who've shown us great hospitality here tonight, and one of the classic venues here in the state of Oklahoma. Tyler Kerr and our Skordle crew. For Adam, I'm Mark. We'll see you next week on another Skordle Game of the Week.